Hey, there's lighting equipment behind me. You know what that means? Photo shoot.
This photo shoot is a little different than last year's photo shoot.
It talks about the show in an odd way. It actually echoes what we do.
It's a little edgier.
It's a little grittier.
It stops traffic a little bit, which is kind of what you want. It seems to have a lot to do with the character, which is how he goes. Sometimes he's like a bull in a china shop, you know. It's a much more aggressive campaign. It's a much more offbeat campaign this year, using the sort of the boxing analogy and the sledgehammer coming through glass.
There's a whole new thing in season 3 of whether or not Jillian and Cal are meant for each other in some way. And of course, Cal's getting into all sorts of trouble still. Sometimes I'm just so over it. But maybe, who knows, Jillian might get into some trouble of her own, so we'll see.
We're about to go take some photos where we're boxing each other, and I know this season I'm gonna see a little tension in all the relationships around the Lightman group. I think it expresses that in these pictures.
I'm not comfortable in the least with modeling, so, you know, saying lines and shooting scenes is a lot easier for me than standing still and trying not to look like a goofball.
Now that it's season 3, we know these characters. We know what this show is. We know what we're saying to the audience, and it's gonna be a rock and roll gritty season. I can't wait to see it.
I like the sledgehammer one that we did earlier. The sledgehammer breaking through glass and the glass shattering.
Sledgehammers and like blood, and it's such a like a boy thing to do, isn't it? Well, it looks like it's going really well, but it has been a long day. Monica Raymond's down there getting a little wind blown.
All right, guys, that's it for our season 3 publicity shoot.
Thanks for hanging out.
Watch Lie to Me.